before you actually do anything about it, you pass through this gap. And this is where your limbic brain, based upon whatever the trigger mechanism was, pushes forward your memories, your experiences, the associated emotions, and you have the opportunity there to think about that, to be thoughtful about it and mindful about it, or you can just blast right through it. Let me use an example of what I'm talking about. Let's say that when you were in the first grade, your first grade teacher, her name was Miss Evans, was meaner. I mean, it was horrible. You generally liked school, but first grade sucked. And it seemed like every day you'd go into school, and for whatever reason, this woman had it in for you. And as it turned out, Miss Evans was about this tall. She almost always wore a red sweater, and she had shoulder-length blonde hair. Okay, so at the age of 6 or 7 in the first grade, you anchored in all of that, and it's all hanging out in your limbic brain. So now you're the age you are, and you're in a parking lot. Let's say you're going into the Target or the Walmart, and you parked your car, and you're heading on in, and you see this woman walking toward you, and it happens to be a woman about this tall, wearing a red sweater, shoulder-length blonde hair. Where does your mind immediately go? Oh my gosh, you had a traumatic experience in the first grade. That's Miss Evans. Is it really Miss Evans? Of course not. But that is a trigger for you because of the experiences you had way back in your childhood. Now, you have the opportunity to do something here with that experience, and if you just blast through your gap, you're likely to not treat that poor woman very kindly. She might be the nicest, most wonderful woman in the world. So you might be walking past her, you move over to the other side, you give her a dirty look, you avoid eye contact, or maybe as she walks past you, you give her one of the universal sign languages, right? Well, the point is, it's not really Miss Evans, but your mind has associated those memories of a woman this tall with shoulder-length blonde hair wearing a red sweater, and you've been triggered. So that's the kind of stuff that happens in the gap.